When it comes to factors for prostate cancer, Army veteran Donald Williamson faced a triple threat.
Yeah, he had a strong family history of the disease. He's African American and he's over 50, but that didn't make the diagnosis or the choices he had to make any easier. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here now with his story.
And Sine and Tom, Williamson has really learned so much since his diagnosis in the spring of 2018, just a month after he lost his father to prostate cancer. He ultimately chose a different treatment path than his father, and while it hasn't been easy, he says he's finally made peace with his decision. Donald Williamson knew all about prostate cancer. His father, a preacher, lived with it for 15 to 20 years before he died in February of 2018.
Even as he was passing away, he was kind of worried about me because I wasn't feeling well.
Williamson, who served 25 years in the U.S. Army, retiring as a sergeant major, was on 100% disability from the Veterans Administration because of service-related medical issues. But he says he'd been feeling unusually run down.
Most of my life, I've been pretty healthy. And then all of a sudden, I was sick.
Williamson had been getting blood tests like this for years, tracking his PSA, or prostate-specific antigen levels, a marker for prostate gland problems. African American men are more likely to develop prostate cancer and more likely to die from it than any other ethnic group in the country. So experts have recommended they start getting screened at 40. And there's another challenge, says Dr. Sean Kavanaugh, chief of radiation oncology at Cancer Treatment Centers of America in Noonan.
As a group, African American men do have higher PSA values without cancer, with or without cancer.
Williamson's PSA had been going up and down, then suddenly doubled. A month after he lost his father, in March of 2018, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer and was told it was aggressive and likely to spread quickly. So he now faced some tough treatment choices.
I had a patient today who said, "Can you just tell me which one's right?" And I said, "I can't, and you'll thank me."
Unlike people with other cancers who have one or two options, Dr. Kavanaugh says men with prostate cancer have to choose between surgery, radiation, hormone therapy, and chemotherapy and other options. And they can come with side effects like erectile dysfunction and incontinence.
And so you have many people talking to you about the side effects, what you will be able to do, what you won't be able to do. But I would tell anyone that your life is more important than all the rest of that stuff.
Dr. Kavanaugh believes surgery and radiation offer a similar quality of life, but have different side effects.
And so it's not a matter of which is better, as much as it is which pathway is right for me, which side effects concern me.
Donald Williamson's father chose chemo and radiation. He ultimately chose to remove his prostate, which he thought gave him a better chance of living longer. And he's now nearly a year out.
I'm okay with that decision. Still dealing with some of the side effects, but I'm alive.
And there's something to be said for that. And Williamson now mentors other men facing prostate cancer through Cancer Treatments of America and another organization. And he tells men to really do their research into their options. Then, after they have all of that down, to sit down with their physicians and talk about what their doctors recommend. Tom and Sine, I think it's really that partnership with your doctor, planning the path ahead, is really critical.
It is such a tough decision to make, and one that's not made any easier by the fact that you have this menu of choices. So you do have to have the dialogue with your doctor and friends and family and whoever's gone through that experience before.
Absolutely. I think it's also a really good reminder that young men, even in their 40s and 50s, need to be vigilant.
And need to get in and see their doctors, which is hard to get them in. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much,
Beth.
Beth.